Oh man, Cat, we live, man.
We back at it, man.
Cat, we are live, man.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, I don't waste no time, man. Tell these people what to do. Fat. I ready to start talking ball, man.
Man, like, comment, share, subscribe, man. Hit the post notification so you know we post. Man, tune in to the videos. We shoot air. If we'll shoot on Tuesday or Wednesday, we'll shoot on Thursday. Whichever three of them days, man, just tune in. No.
I'm gonna I'm gonna be honest with you too, Fat. Be honest with you too, man. I was thinking this shit earlier today, man. We need to. I know for a fact, man. I'm not sure we ever shot on this particular day before. I know I just shot on a Friday for. When I shot that last episode with Jaren, I know that was on a Friday. Shout out to Red Zone. We did that on a Friday, but
Yeah.
I think we really need, in order for especially to do our fourth quarter part, like that part of the
Yeah.
show, it's really gonna be beneficial and it makes the most sense to start shooting on Mondays and Wednesdays.
Yeah.
It really makes the most sense because think about it. Whenever we do our fourth quarter, that's normally a recap of what we saw from Bama, because that's strictly the Bama
Yeah.
talk. And then Wednesday,
Yeah.
we like preview the next game, right?
Yeah.
Like that's even like today, we finna talk about what happened against Louisiana Monroe, like later in the show. But Fat, it's Wednesday. It's kind of time to turn over to the Wisconsin game now, as opposed to talking
Yeah.
about what we see. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tuesday should be the latest day that we're doing a recap, but it's probably best to start doing it or either Mondays and Wednesdays or Tuesdays and Wednesdays. It really just depends. But we might have to start shooting on Monday. We'll get it figured out. But anyway, welcome to
Yeah.
the channel, everybody, man. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Before we get into college ball, man, we're gonna break down some of the big key matchups this weekend. We're gonna talk about what we saw from Bama this past weekend. We'll break down and preview Bama and Wisconsin. I noticed Fat that we left out the western part of our NFL prediction, the western divisions. So quick, man, before we jump into our Super Bowl and MVP predictions, who do you have winning the AFC West?
The West is the
AFC
um
West is the Chiefs, Chargers,
Chiefs,
Broncos, and
Chargers. Yeah.
Raiders.
Yeah. I say I take the safe pick and say the Chiefs. I say the Chiefs.
They done won that division so many years in a row. You know for a fact, eventually that streak has to come to an end.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, man. We normally do this before week one, like Fat. By now, our Super Bowl predict. I don't know how the hell. Well, I was out of commission for about 3 weeks, so I reckon that's how I got the math mixed up. But we supposed to have all
Yeah.
these predictions out by now. But my AFC West prediction, hmm, because it felt like a cop out now because the Chargers beat the Chiefs in week one.
Yeah.
But you still got a lot of season to play. Like that don't really matter to me. I'm with you. I'm gonna still pick the Chiefs to win this division. I trust Mahomes and Andy Reid and that championship pedigree too much. I'm gonna pick the Chiefs to win this division too, but I do think that division is the most competitive that it's ever been right now.
Yeah.
Because I do
Yeah.
I do not expect the Chiefs to go. Where did the Chiefs go last year? 15-2, 14-3?
Yeah.
I don't think they do
They
that
four.
again
Yeah.
this year. I think the Chiefs still go deep. Well, we'll get into our Super Bowl predictions and all that, but I think the Chiefs still gonna be fine. I think the regular season gonna be more taxing for them this year. I think the Chiefs win that division at maybe 12-5. I say that.
Yeah.
NFC West predictions.
Um, Trying to think. That's Los Angeles Rams and all them
That's Rams, Cardinals, 49ers,
Cardinals.
and Seahawks.
Yeah. Um, I go with Um, I'm stuck between the 49ers and the Rams.
Yep.
Um, I guess you could give me the Rams, man, because I just like Stafford that much, and I like the coach too,
Yeah, McVay.
McVay. Yeah, Sean McVay. And then I think the 49ers, they reached they ceiling with their team. I kind of think it might be, you know what I'm saying? It might be over with for them.
I definitely think the 49ers, that window they had closed. Right now the 49ers, they're dealing with a ton of injury. Matter of fact, the 49ers actually play my Saints Sunday coming up. They saying Brock Purdy might not play, so Mac Jones might get the start for the 49ers. I guess that remains to be seen, but I'm kind of just out on the 49ers, man. To be honest, I think the 49ers just old. I don't like to use the
Yeah,
term washed up in sports because I just think it's a nasty term to use when we talk about athletes, and I don't like to be that way. I won't call them washed up. I just think the 49ers are a lot of players now that's kind of past their primes a little bit.
yeah,
They do have a very favorable schedule. They're supposed to have the number one easiest schedule in the NFL this year, based on
yeah,
whatever metric that people use to determine how difficult the schedule is. So I think they definitely
yeah,
got a schedule and break. That team still got talent. Right now, they missing Brandon Ayuk at wide receiver. Christian McCaffrey is always dinged up. George Kittle
yeah,
is always they just a injured football team, and now Brock Purdy dinged up.
yeah,
I'm just not high on the 49ers like I have been in previous years. I don't want to pick the Rams as like a cop out answer because I do flat out just think the Rams are better than the Seahawks and the Cardinals. Although the Cardinals just beat the Saints Sunday, but the Saints actually had every opportunity to win that game. And I think I might be higher on the Cardinals than other people, but I can't pick them to win the division, man. Give me the Rams too. Give me the Rams to win that division too.
yeah,
All right,
yeah.
now, God damn it, not that now. Now, give me your NFC championship, your AFC championship, your Super Bowl, who gonna play for it, and your Super Bowl winner.
Okay. Um. Well, I got, and I think I done said this prediction damn near every year on the pod. I'm gonna try to stick with it. I got the Ravens. I got the Ravens in the. I got the Ravens and the Bills for the AFC Championship,
Okay.
and I think the Ravens get the Bills this time.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the Ravens reach the Super Bowl. NFC, I got I got Green Bay and Philly,
Okay.
and I think we get past Philly.
Okay.
I got us and Lamar Jackson in the Super Bowl.
Okay.
I think the trophy coming back to title time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm gonna shake the pile up, nigga. I'm gonna shake
Go
that bitch
back,
up,
go.
nigga. I got Pack Nation, nigga. I got Go Pack Go, nigga.
For the AFC championship, man, I also have the Baltimore Ravens playing in the AFC championship. I agree with you. I happen to have the Baltimore Ravens playing against the Kansas City Chiefs instead of the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
In the NFC Championship, I do like your Philly Green Bay pick. I think that was my pick last year, if I'm not mistaken, for the NFC Championship. This year, the NFC Championship, I'm gonna run back what I had last year. I'm with you on that. I go Green Bay, Philly. I love the addition of Michael Parsons to Green Bay. Jordan Love stay healthy. I like the running game with Josh Jacobs. I think Matt LaFleur is one of the most underrated coaches in all of football. That I tell you all the time, man. Green Bay is a well-run organization, man. They very well ran. It's a reason why. As I'm 28. I'm 28 years old. And all of my, as far as I can remember football, as far as I can remember actually knowing what the fuck I'm watching and understanding. In fact, the Packers ain't had many years that they were just showing up awful.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They don't have those kind of years, man. They very well ran. I think going to get Michael Parsons, you added a dominant pass rusher. I think that he can. We obviously know he can wreck a game. I think I might be higher on Jordan Love than the others. I think Jordan Love is close to the top 10 than he is the top 15. That's my personal opinion. I am close to 10 to 15. I'm high on Jordan Love. Josh Jacobs, man, that run game. I like the addition of going to get Matthew Golden in the draft to see what he develops into. Because one thing I can say about Green Bay, they know how to develop wide receivers. You saw it with Donald Driver. You saw it with Greg Jennings. You saw it with Jordan Nelson. You saw it with Devontae Adams. These people know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Green Bay in the NFC Championship.
Yeah.
Philadelphia in the NFC Championship. Project Pat Mahomes in the AFC Championship. Project Baby Lamar Jackson in the AFC Championship. I think Lamar get Pat this year. I think Lamar get him this year. I think Lamar Jackson get Pat this year in the playoffs. Baltimore gets to the Super Bowl. Baltimore. And I know that might be crazy to some people because the way they just blew that game the other night. I just feel like, let me finish my whole thought. I'll come back to that. NFC Championship. I got Philadelphia beating Green Bay in the NFC Championship.
Yeah.
We got I got an all-bird Super Bowl. Eagles, Raiders. Eagles, Raiders. All birds. It's a number of birds in the Super Bowl, right? To be honest, man, I think it's the year of Lamar Jackson. I think he get it done this year, man. I think Lamar Jackson gets it done this year. Lamar get his first ring this year over Philadelphia. Give me Baltimore. Okay. In fact, my reason for that is, man, the Ravens do blow games with double-digit leads that they shouldn't lose. In fact, I'll be honest, man, it's just something about me. I feel like whenever you have the talent that they have on their roster, when you have a transcendent quarterback like Lamar Jackson, you have the best running back of this generation in the backfield in Derrick Henry. I like Zay Flowers on the outside. You went and added the OG DeAndre Hopkins. You see he still got some left in the tank. You saw the one-hand snag the other night against Buffalo in the season opener.
Yeah.
I like what Baltimore is made of. Another organization that's very well ran. One thing about Baltimore, the culture, the DNA is defense. That defense will get fixed. There's too much talent on it for it to give up 40 points a game. And then also, man, Josh Allen just a bad man. So giving the 40 to Josh ain't the worst thing in the world. I think it feels like it's their time.
Yeah.
It's their time. I think Baltimore gets it done this year. Lamar Jackson gets his ring this year.
Yeah.
But I do got Green Bay into the NFC Championship.
I feel it. I just wanted to stir the pot a little bit. I feel like a lot of people wouldn't pick Green Bay to get to.
I'm not mad at nobody that picked Green Bay to win it all, and I'm not saying that because of what they did in Detroit in week 1. I'm high on Green Bay. I was high on Green Bay last year.
Yeah, I think this team good enough to actually win a Super Bowl. Though I'm not gonna lie.
That's not a crazy assumption. It's not.
Yeah, they just young, man. They're just young.
So, man, y'all get in the comments, man. Let us know who y'all got playing for the Super Bowl, man. I got the Super Bowl. My Super Bowl is the Ravens over the Eagles. That Super Bowl is the Packers over the Ravens.
Yeah.
Get in the comments, let us know who y'all got in the Super Bowl, man. We normally have our Super Bowl picks out before the season start. I was forced to take a hiatus, do the math, thought that's how we here. You know, it won't happen again. But from the NFL to college ball, you know we got to talk a little Alabama Crimson Tide, man. So fat, the other night, Alabama took on Louisiana Monroe. I can be honest, man, it was a complete demolition job, man. 73-0 victory. Alabama scored on every possession while pitching a shutout. I ain't gonna lie to you, relatively flawless performance. Give me some of the thoughts you have from Alabama's obliteration of ULM the other night.
Well, I'm glad that they came in and actually showed signs of, fire, like passion. They actually played like they actually wanted to be there. They didn't, look like they showed lack of effort. Like they actually wanted to, show that last week was a disappointing week. You know what I'm saying? That they wanted to come in and prove that, they can bounce back. They can bounce back from adversity. I know that they played a lesser team in ULM, but man, it's all about how they did. Like I knew they was gonna win the game, you know what I'm saying, of course, but I just wanted to see how they would look, and they handled the business that needed to be handled. So they look, like you said, flawless. I mean, I can't really get no bad takeaway from that game. You know what I'm saying? I still wish when we do get to the quarterback, we can get them down, though. You know what I'm saying? Instead of the quarterback still being able to wiggle out of, tackles that should be made and stuff like that. But I think other than that, I can't really take too much from it. You know what I'm saying? Ty Simpson went 17 for 17. I think he the first Bama quarterback to ever do that. I if I'm not mistaken. Kevin Riley showed up once again this week. I mean last week. I think Lazir Brooks is gonna be a stud. He showed me out of all of them, him and well, obviously Ty Simpson impressed me going 17 for 17. But another one is, Lazir Brooks. I think Lazir Brooks showed me signs, man. Like that dude gonna be a stud. I think he gonna be one of the next big names at wide receiver for Alabama, man. Like the kid he able to catch. He got strong hands. He's fast. He's quick, kind of twitchy. Man, I think he gonna be one of the next studs at Bama at receiver, man. Like he showed me a lot. I feel like all the quarterbacks, they played good. They played very well. Keelan Russell in the future gonna be a stud for us. Like I already see flashes of him showing me. It kind of remind me of when Bryce Young was coming in them garbage times. Whenever Matt Jones was the quarterback at Bama, and Bryce Young come in and just show you flashes of what he gonna be, in the future. That's kind of the vibe I got with what Keelan Russell did this past Saturday. So Bama in good hands whenever Keelan Russell get hand over the keys too. But other than that, man, I love the way that we showed up as a unit. Like we showed up like we really wanted to, prove something, So even though we played a lesser opponent, it's all about how you look, you know what I'm saying? How you look in it, you know what I'm saying? Because we know 9 out of 10 times ULM ain't gonna beat Alabama, but it's just how you want to be presented, you know what I'm saying? And I like what Tim Keenan did in the pregame when I don't know what he told Coach DeBoer, you know what I'm saying, but I like to see that. That's fiery. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean by having fire, having passion in what you're doing. like everybody was on one accord. You know what I'm saying? They actually wanted to come out and prove because they know they was, disappointed the week before, and for them to come out and do what they did and have a flawless victory like they did, I mean, I can't do nothing but respect it, man.
I'm gonna say this, man. First off, for the people, I understand it's Louisiana Monroe. It's Louisiana Monroe. I understand that because I totally agree with that. My takeaway from the performance, because if I gave them an F for last week, which I did, I have to give them an A for this week, and I'm taking into account the degree of difficulty due to the lesser opponent that you played this week. But man, there are things I saw that I thought that this team can really build off of. I just get some things I have noteworthy in my mind that I remember from watching the game. First off, I think that's the best game in between three James Smith has ever played.
Yeah.
I thought he was an absolute game wrecker from start to finish. I like what I saw from James Smith. In order for Alabama's defense to be as good as somebody like me thought it was going to be before the season started, James Smith was a huge part of that. So I like what I saw from James Smith. You hope he could continue to grow and build upon that. There's a play, I think it's Monroe's first drive. It's the first drive, man. They throw a flat route to a receiver over the close to the sideline, and Deshaun Jones comes up and he waylay it. He come in there, he waylay the dude, but he don't wrap up. I saw our other defenders rally to the football. I didn't see that last week.
Yeah.
Small stuff like that. Your energy and your effort, man. I thought that was something that was I thought I would never have to say this, but I thought that was something that was very important to me that I saw the other day. I like the energy, the effort that they played with defensively. I'm with you, man. I've still got to get the quarterback on the ground more. I got to be honest, man. I didn't think I had to say this all year long, but it's only 2 weeks. I don't want to read nothing into it, but I'm just gonna say it, man. Where's LT Overton? I ain't seen enough LT Overton yet. It's been 2 games. Granted, season starting, maybe he warming up. I ain't seen 22 wreck nobody like he was last year yet. Now I ain't watched all the tape, but I'm pretty sure he's still destroying people. True enough.
Yeah.
I need LT Overton to get more into last year's form. Second down stretch. He was a game record. I'm sure he'll get, he'll get back to form. I would like to see more of the LT Overton than I've seen thus far. I'm trying to take some more stuff defensively before I jump to the offense. I thought Justin Jefferson played a much better game. He looked more comfortable because he ain't jumping back to where he's supposed to be at before the ball gets snapped. I don't know what the fuck Kane Womack was doing last week. I would like to see Bray Hubbard tackle better. Bray Hubbard did come with the correct energy. He saw the video, man. He know how he was getting talked about. So I heard his quote. He said it's like pouring gasoline on a fire and all that, man. So obviously, man, he took accountability for it. He showed up. And I thought he played much better. He hasn't been as sound of a tackler this year as he was last year thus far. But some of this could be, man, early season. We still working that rust off. I'm assuming that because Bray Hubbard is a damn good football player, so I don't worry about that. I'm pretty sure that'll get back to form. Drake Kirkpatrick Jr. is a thumper.
Yeah.
Drake Kirk hit number 21. If you're an Alabama fan, you know who Drake Kirkpatrick is. That's his son that's number 21 out there now. He is a thumper.
Yeah.
A straight up thumper, man. I love what I seen from Drake Kirkpatrick Jr. I like what I saw out of number 25, Big Steve. I can't pronounce his last name, but I know they call him Big Steve. I think he's going to be a freak in the future. Will I see him get more reps, to be honest? I thought Keon Keeley flashed when he came in the game.
Yeah.
I thought he flashed when he came in the game.
He really did. He really did.
Some of these guys need to be getting more reps with the ones and twos, I'll be honest. I like what I saw. I love a lot of young players the other day, man. I like what I saw for number 36, backup linebacker, QB Reese.
I
like what I saw from QB Reese. I'm be honest, fan. I would like to see more Cameron Calhoun.
Yeah.
But guess what? I can't be hypocritical. Because last week I said we was playing too many players.
Yeah.
What I'm saying I want to see more of, maybe I'm getting to the point I might can see less of somebody else.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that we got to that point yet. I'm saying basically what I'm trying to say in a roundabout way. I like what I saw from players that came in the game the other day, man. That's defensively, man. I just thought James Smith really flashed the other day, man. James Smith, Keon Keeley, Big Steve, Deontay Lawson looked way more healthy. Like he's getting healthier.
Yeah.
I like what I saw at QB Reese. All in all, man, it's a dominant performance. In fact, did you know Louisiana Monroe only ran? They only had 148 total yards of offense the entire game.
Yeah.
In fact, I don't think they ever got into Alabama's red zone, and I think they only ran a handful of plays on Bama plus side of the 50. That was an absolutely dominant performance by Alabama, man. Like, I get the competition. It wasn't supposed to look like that.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna look
I think it was gonna look like that. That's what I got for defense. Now, offensively, I'm be honest, man. I'm so I need more Kevin Riley. I need more Kevin Riley. I think this dude is electric. I think he's electric. Whenever Jam comes back, Jam and Kevin Riley gonna be a damn good 1-2 punch. They styles can play off each other. I thought the offensive line played much better. Granted, we still missed a few stunts and pass protection that didn't get exploited due to the level of competition that we were playing. We need to get that cleaned up. Richard Young had a damn good pass protection rep. I don't know if you saw it or not, but dude finna hit Simpson. He basically take him off his goddamn feet. I like that what I saw from Richard Young.
Yeah.
Between Richard Young, Daniel Hill, and Traylon Washington, I wish I could just get a little bit more juice in the run game from them. Richard Young did score a touchdown in the game. Speaking of young guys, man, did you see AK Dill on that on his touchdown run, the burst?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, the burst from AK Dill. I'm with you, man. Lotzell Brooks looks the part. Look here, man. Fat know this about me better than anybody else that do, especially when I'm talking sport. I don't really do comparisons. I'm not that guy. I try not to compare current players to the great players of the past, especially with Alabama, because there's a certain nostalgia there. So I get why it can mess people. It can mess with the fans and it's make you view players differently.
Yeah.
You're looking at a baby Jalen Waddle and Lotzell Brooks.
Yeah.
You looking at a baby Jalen Waddle and Lotzell Brooks, man. Pure straight up slot receiver, short range, quickness, strong hands, can go up and get it. He plays much bigger than he actually is. Man, Lotzell Brooks showed me enough the other day. If I'm being honest, it's gonna be hard to put that kid back on the bench. It's gonna be hard to put that kid back on the bench, man. It is. Yeah. But we'll get more into that, and we'll get more into that when we talk about the next game. I like what I saw from Brooks. And I'll be honest, man. I'll be honest. Hold on, before I say that. I thought Austin Mack played really well when he got his reps. In fact, I ain't gonna lie to you, I like DeBoer putting Austin Mack in the game and then having Ty go back in there and like finish out his half, then giving Austin Mack like the back stretch of the second quarter and basically the whole third quarter. Yeah. That lit some fire up in the tires. I like it. Yeah. I like the competition. I like it. It's like saying, Ty, it's still your job. We're still competing. I like the element, man, because I read that he did that to his quarterback Jake Hayner at Fresno State. So I thought that was a brilliant coaching move by Kalen DeBoer. Yeah. I'm trying to think of some more stuff I like offensively, man. Some more stuff. I'll be honest, man. I heard today it was a quote. No, I heard it yesterday. I don't know if it was from Grubb or DeBoer. I can't remember. But they said at right tackle, there's 100% of competition between Wilkin Formula and true freshman Michael Carroll. I like that. There's more competition. I thought 64 played well when he came in the game at right tackle, freshman. Yeah, he did. He did very good. Get your shit together. Your job finna be took. All right, and now I can. Oh yeah, hold on. Time before I say anything, Jeremy Bernard is on another level this year. That goes without saying. We ain't got to say that at this point. But man, okay. Out of a 73-0 performance, right? Yeah. You know what stole the show?
What?
Keelan Russell.
Oh yeah.
Keelan
Yeah.
Russell. Keelan Russell stole the show, man. He stole the show.
Yeah.
And when I say stole
Yeah.
the show, I'm not saying he's finna take the starting quarterback job. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is we saw that a little bit. We've been hearing the hype all off season, and we didn't all watch the same highlights and shit.
Yeah.
I see traits, man. I see shit that he gonna be able to do. The quick release. This is Bryce
Yeah.
Young like.
Yeah. It released crazy, man.
That's not a bad comp. That was some
Yeah.
Bryce Young shit that you watched the other night.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Now,
His release
granted,
support
I
was crazy.
understand the level of competition. Let's remember, this kid was in high school last year.
Yeah.
So it looked a certain way, man. I like the way the ball came. I like the way it jumped off the screen when he threw it. I thought Keelan Russell, man, I think he lived up to the bill. At least he has you going, okay, we got something with him. Lord, what I saw from Keelan Russell. But yeah, man, like to me, it's really hard to find negatives in a game. I'll be honest, man. I think our running game still needs to tweak, still needs to get better. Now, granted, that might change when we get Jam Miller back.
Yeah.
Maybe I was underestimating Jam. Maybe I was. Maybe I was. You know, but what I've seen from Kevin Riley thus far, said he had 11 carries, 6 catches, that's 17 touches. Whenever as we keep going, I want to up that 17 to 20, 22. Feed Kevin Riley the football.
Yeah.
Because he got home run, hitting the building. I want to see him. Do he really have breakaway speed? He looked like he do, because you best believe it. The way he keep busting these 22-yard run, 16-yard run, 8-yard run, 10-yard run. You know for a fact a home run coming.
Yeah.
A home run is most definitely coming sometime soon. I love what I've seen. I think he's been the story of Alabama's team this year thus far, to be honest with you, because we knew Jeremy Bernard was good from last year. Kevin Riley is something new. He supposed to be the 4th or 5th running back on the depth chart.
Yeah.
So
he didn't play his way up.
Kevin Riley, man, he's somebody, he wants it, man. He runs hard. I like his style. So, man, I have enjoyed what I've seen from 28 these first 2 games. Keep that going. But, man, I be honest, man, like I'm not one of the ones that's going to try to sit around and nitpick and come up with this and that, man. I'm impressed by what I saw the other day. Now, it got announced today. That Ryan is expected to play Saturday. Jamarian Latham, Tim Keelan, and Jam Miller are all game time decisions. They all game time decisions. And that leads us to our Alabama versus Wisconsin preview. All right, I'm going to give you my thoughts on this game, then I'm going to let you have your thoughts on it, all right?
Okay.
Because I haven't watched much of Wisconsin this year. I know they got a transfer quarterback from San Diego State. I haven't watched, I ain't seen much of them, so I can't really get into that. What I will say is, if I'm Alabama this game, you're 20.5-point favorite at home. Make no mistake about it, this ain't going to be like Louisiana Monroe. These are better players you're playing against from Wisconsin. We know that. You always want to win the game. You always want to win the game. I have one challenge this week in this particular game. In fact, I don't care if we got to go out our ordinary to do it. I don't. Because I think this is important, like on some bigger picture down the road, especially if you're going to start SEC play. My goal this week, if I'm Alabama, offensively, he's clear that I am force-feeding Ryan Williams the football Saturday.
Yeah.
Damn it, I'm going to get you back to what you were a year ago.
Yeah.
You come out down the stretch last year, there was a bit of a fade. Some of that was quarterback play. Some of it we just someone right. Cool. You come out this season, the first game, you basically move full time to the slot. Maybe you're not all the way comfortable there. I don't think it's that. I think you were just dropping the football. But for whatever reason, you didn't play good in the first game, had a concussion, missed some time last week. I'm going to be honest. I think it might be a blessing in disguise. I think Ryan, he had to see Lotzville Brook out there last week and go, hold up. Oh, okay now.
He had to reset.
He had to hold up now. These young boys trying to take my goddamn job. So I think I want to get Ryan going, man. I'm calling it right now, man. 100-yard plus, 2-touchdown game for Ryan Williams this week. Big game for Ryan Saturday. I
Yeah,
think
I think
you
Ryan.
have to get Ryan that big game Saturday.
Yeah, Ryan got to bounce back, man.
It's time to get Ryan back to being Ryan, man, so this offense can
Yeah.
fully flourish the way that it should. I think he's, if not the biggest, definitely one of the biggest components to making that happen. But coming into this game, you know, Wisconsin, they're gonna be physical. They're gonna play that typical Big Ten. They're gonna try to play the typical Big Ten smash mouth football. They're gonna line it up, man, try to, you know what I'm saying, impose their will on you. Alabama's front seven has to stand up. Deontay Lawson, Justin Jefferson, Nakai Hill Green, Quay Rousseau, LT Overton. I need a big game. This way, LT Overton kind of broke out for me last year with in the Wisconsin game. If we get Tim Keenan back, you know what I'm saying? Let's see how healthy he looks. Tim Keenan. I think the front seven is very critical in this game. And I say that because I don't know what Wisconsin has on the outside. I like my matchup of our DBs against anybody, honestly. But especially in this game, what we have to do is stop the run. Don't let them run it down our damn throats. I don't think that they do all that RPO triple option gimmicky looking stuff like a Vanderbilt, like a Florida State did. But
yeah,
you can they probably gonna try to implement some of it because they've seen that we've had problems defending it. But man, I like us in this matchup, man. I ain't gonna lie, Fat. The spread at 20.5, I think we cover.
Yeah.
I think we cover. I do. I think Alabama covers. It's time to get to the bye week. You know what I'm saying? Get guys even more healthy. We know what's at stake in the next game. We'll talk about that when it comes around. But man, I don't know if Wisconsin has the talent on the outside to match Alabama.
Yeah.
I think Alabama just got the better roster. I think they're a better team. I think the boys are better coach than Fickle, although I do actually like Luke Fickle as a coach. But man, we should win this game comfortably.
Yeah.
Alabama should win this game comfortably.
Yeah.
We should.
Yeah.
But you got anything you want to see in particular? I know for me, man, I need a big game for Ryan. I need a big Ryan Williams game, man.
Yeah. Yeah. To touch on what you said about
number one goal this week.
Yeah.
Other than
I second you with that. I second that with Ryan Williams. I think Ryan Williams gonna have a bounce back game. I think he gonna actually show people who he is. You know what I'm saying? People didn't, forgot he done had these past few, shake up games he ain't been that great in, but I think he gonna bounce back. Young player. People gotta realize he's still a young player. You know what I'm saying? He's still learning as he go. So he'll be all right, I just want them to show up with the same intensity they showed up with last game. Just don't be lackluster. Just be consistent. My biggest thing with Alabama, I'm not worried about the talent or the roster. I'm not worried about none of that. All I want them to do is show up and be consistent. If Alabama can show up and be consistent week in and week out, this team can win a lot of games, man. This team can go to the playoffs and win a national championship. The roster is that good for them to run the table and win a championship. It really is. It just they have to show up with that same intensity every week, like they play at ULM. I mean, I know this ain't the same level of competition. This is a better competition you playing, but I'm just talking about showing up with the same intensity and the same mindset. Like if they just do that, then Bama gonna, they can go on the field with anybody. They can go toe to toe with anybody. But I want to see how we able to stop the run. I want to see what their front seven gonna do this game. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know much about Wisconsin. I know they got a transfer quarterback. I don't know if he's a dual threat. I don't know if he's a pocket passer or what. But if he's a running quarterback, I want to, make sure we able to stop that before that get going. But Luke Fickle, I like Luke Fickle as a coach, but I think Caleb DeBoer, as far as coaching wise, I think we got the advantage in that. I'm with you. I don't know really what Wisconsin got on the outside. I don't really know their receiver situation. But I bet on my DBs any week, whoever we play. Like I just think my DB room is that good. They just gotta show up and showcase it. Like I said, just show up and just be like, I want to play. You know what I'm saying? Like just show up and show what you do. What you do in practice, just do it in the game. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think this Bama team needed that win last week. I think that, motivated them now. I think they just need to see one fall for them. Kind of like a jump shot. You see one go and then, you know what I'm saying, you start going on a run because you know what I'm saying, you want to have that same feeling again over and over again because you done won. It ain't nothing like winning. So I think they fueled now. I think they know what's at stake. I think they know they got everything in front of them. So I I think Bama. I'm with you. I think they, if they don't win it by more than 20, I got them winning by at least 17 in this game. I think they can do that. I mean, I don't think that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I like Bama in this one, man. Like Wisconsin, I just don't think they got the athletes that's gonna be able to just withstand this for 4 quarters. Like in the trenches, they always got, players in the trenches. They gonna always have a big offensive line and defensive line. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to attack you in the trenches. That's the type of ball they play. They've been playing that type of ball since I've been around. So that's how they always operate. Even when they had Melvin Gordon and all them boys. So yeah, man. I like Bama in this one. I like Bama in this one, man.
And before we move
I really
on,
ain't
I
got
will say because it just randomly hit me that last year Alabama went to Madison, Wisconsin, and blew Wisconsin out. If I'm not mistaken, the final score was 42-10 or something like that. But I remember watching that game, man. Wisconsin had a lot of success on the ground in that game.
yeah.
Wisconsin had a lot of rushing yards that day, man. I can't remember how many of them it was. I might be exaggerating a little bit. But also, you got to take into account, too, that sack yardage count in college rushing, which is the dumbest thing in the damn world. But I remember watching that game and going, we won, but my takeaway was two things. We didn't stop the run good enough for my liking, and we did not run
Yeah.
our running backs good enough for my liking. I remember that. So maybe I want to see as bad as I want to see Ryan have a good game, just because I think that's just gonna pay dividends. I also want to see us continue to improve our run game with our backs, and us continue
Yeah.
to be able to improve, showcase that we can stop the run.
Yeah.
Those things are important. But man, let's get to the last segment, man. For last week's slate of college football games, and us as college football fanatics, sometimes, man, we have to just come out and say it. It's some weeks during college football season. It ain't even just because of an Alabama playing a Louisiana Monroe or Georgia playing Austin P or Ohio State playing Grambling or Penn State playing, I forgot who they played, but it was a way lesser opponent. Last week was a very lackluster. That slate was boring.
It was terrible.
It was a terrible slate of college football last Saturday. But whenever it get dark, the sunlight will shine once again.
Yeah.
We got a banger slate this weekend. That's a banger slate this weekend, right?
Yeah.
We just talked about Bama, Wisconsin. That is two, you know what I'm saying? Bama a much bigger, probably much more known brand than Wisconsin, obviously. But Wisconsin is a Big Ten Power 4 opponent. But looking into other games, man, you got Clemson go to Georgia Tech. You got Georgia Bulldogs go to Tennessee. Florida go to Death Valley at night. Florida Gators at LSU. You got Texas A&M going to Notre Dame. You got some games this week. If it ain't gonna lie to you, I think South Carolina Vanderbilt slick can be a good one.
Man, I think that's gonna be a good one. I think that's a banger.
Be a good one. I only want to talk about a few of them. We ain't finna preview and break all of them down. Let's start with Georgia, Tennessee, man. So let's start with Georgia, Tennessee.
Yeah.
When I look at that game, Fat, I'm gonna be honest, man. I saw something that said that Tennessee starting corners ain't playing.
Yeah.
But then again, I think I saw something that said they ain't playing all year, so I'm not sure how big of an impact that makes this far. But it's in Rocky Top. Georgia probably played down the competition and they played with they fool with Austin P last week. That's what it seems like to me. I'm not gonna fall for the trap because
I take that for a grain of salt.
They can say barely beat. They didn't have their most dominant performance because they didn't practice for them. They didn't practice for Tennessee last week.
Yeah.
I'm be honest, man. I think the spread opened up at Georgia minus 6.5 is down to Georgia by 3.5 now. I'm gonna be honest, Fat. I think it's a coin toss because it's in Tennessee. I give Tennessee a real shot to pull this upset, man. I give them a real shot.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people might have been more down on Tennessee coming into this season because their quarterback, Nico Layla, transferred to go to UCLA. They replaced him with UCLA's quarterback, Joey Aguilar. I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure Tennessee downgraded their quarterback.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm not sure they downgraded their quarterback. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not sure they down. That remains to be seen as we continue to see them continue to progress. I'm not sure that they downgraded their quarterback. I'm just going to be honest about that. Georgia, man, the real talk, it's going to start this first SEC game on the road, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a dogfight. It's gonna be a dogfight. Right now, if I'm picking it, like I ain't gonna sit up here. If I'm picking it, I'm leaning Georgia in a close one. But I think that 3.5 ain't no bad. It ain't a bad bet to take Tennessee plus 3.5. I see Georgia winning this by a field goal.
Yeah.
I give Tennessee a real shot to pull this upset. I generally don't say this in Tennessee-Georgia matchups because Kirby coaches very well, it seems like, against that Josh Heupel offense. He normally does. I'm be honest, man, this could be my first time really looking at Georgia and Tennessee this year because I ain't watched either one on play. I saw a little bit of Tennessee versus Syracuse in week 1, but not much of it. So I'm ready to watch this one Saturday, man.
Yeah.
I'm ready to see this Saturday with Georgia, Tennessee. If I'm
picking
right now, I feel safer betting Georgia money line than Georgia minus the 3.5.
Yeah. I'm with you on that. I'm with you. Yeah. Like you said, I touch on what you said, man. I think this one of the first Georgia teams with Tennessee that I feel like that, but I feel like just, in a hostile environment, which is gonna start the first road test, like big road test going to a hostile environment like that, where I can see him get routed a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Tennessee for the past couple of years, they have had a surprisingly good defense.
True.
So you know what I'm saying? Like if they can get to Stockton, that can cause a lot of problems. You know what I'm saying? Make Stockton kind of, beat him with his own, kind of make him make quick decisions. I've never seen Stockton in that type of, in that situation. So that'll be some interesting to see. I think Aguilar is I think he fit Tennessee. I think he's, I don't think like you said, I don't think he is much of a downgrade. I really don't. If he beat Georgia, it's an upgrade.
Yes.
like if he beat Georgia, it's an upgrade, definitely. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, this is the first time I could say, because usually when Tennessee and Georgia play, I'm overly picking Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Because they just know how to beat Tennessee, which, that still, is what it is. Like, that still remains, because I think the last time Tennessee beat Georgia was 2016.
Oh,
when they did that Hail Mary, that's the last time they beat them. I think this got a potential to be a game like that, a tight ball game. I think this is gonna be a good ball game, man. I really do.
I do too. Fab. I do too. I think it's gonna be a good one, man.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good one.
Now, college game day is going there this weekend. So
Yeah, yeah. Well, like I said, man, this is the first time I can say that this Georgia team going to Tennessee, they gettable. I feel like they gettable. I feel like Tennessee can actually beat them. But if I'm, if chips pushed to the table, if it's pushed to the middle of the table, and I gotta, make a bet, I think I'm gonna take Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Just because Kirby Smart then showed up in bigger games than Hype will have. You know what I'm saying? Like Kirby Smart knows what it takes to get his team over the hump, and he always have Georgia pretty well prepared on the way, going away games.
right.
So I think Kirby gonna have them prepared. You know what I'm saying? That gimmicky offense Josh Harpo have, Kirby Smart, he generally knows a way to stop that. So maybe he can kind of neutralize that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what Georgia has coming off the edges this year. I haven't watched Georgia yet. This will be my first time watching them because obviously I didn't watch them play Austin P. But I take that with a grain of salt. I don't really
Yeah,
look
me
at that.
too.
You
Me
know what
too.
I'm saying? I don't really take that
That shit
really
is not
that
fooling me
yeah. That has no bearing on them playing Tennessee this week.
at
I
all.
promise you.
At all.
Like they not gonna come out flat playing Tennessee because they know
No.
they can't. So I I think Georgia gonna show up and be ready, man. I think both teams gonna show up and be ready. But I if I gotta go, I'm with you. I probably take like the money line or something because I could see Tennessee covering that 3. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think I think I think what we both saying in a very long-winded way. Tennessee has a real shot to beat Georgia.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's most
I
people
give
might
them a
not
real
want to
shot.
hear that. Yeah, people might not want to hear that, but I really believe this team this early in the season right now. This is as gettable for Tennessee to get Georgia right now. This is the most gettable right now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like because later on in the season, I think Georgia obviously gonna get better. Teams get better later on. So if
Right.
you want to catch a team slipping early, a good team like Georgia, I mean now is the time. And not saying that they will, because obviously I picked Georgia, but I think it's a very toss up game, man. I really do.
All right. Um, let's do LSU Florida.
Yeah.
I want everybody to watch this. I want everybody that watch this to know this, man. I want everybody that's watching this right now to know this, man. Last week, Florida Gators played the South Florida Bulls. I'm not saying this because we on ill. This happened in real life in real time last Friday night. Fat told me South Florida gonna beat not the spread. They gonna cover the spread with ease.
Yeah.
South Florida is going to win the football game. You said that. South Florida went out there and won the football game. South Florida beat Florida last
Yep.
Saturday. I want to say the final score was 18-16, right?
Yep.
Walk-off
Walk off
field
field.
goal. Walk-off field goal, right? Florida is a 9.5-point underdog at LSU.
Yeah.
LSU performing last week.
One good,
Lackluster
one
against
great.
Louisiana Tech. I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell you why
it
I say that
won.
for LSU. LSU put a lot into the off season, man. They lost their last like 5 straight season openers. They on the road at Clemson. That was a big win for LSU football program at Clemson.
Yeah.
That was a
Yeah.
big win. I was expecting a
Yeah.
letdown from LSU last week.
Yeah.
That was a huge win for LSU, man. Huge win.
Yeah.
Impressive win too. So now you got LSU at home. They're laying 9.5. Florida coming off a disappointing loss. LSU coming off a lackluster performance, I think, to say the least. Florida beat LSU last year down in Gainesville. I don't know which way to go with this one, man. You got DJ Lagway versus Gary Nussmeier.
I don't think LSU cover.
I don't think so either. And I'm gonna be honest, man. It feels too easy to goddamn say that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, Fat. I give Florida a chance to go in there and win the ball game.
Me too.
I'm giving Florida a chance to go in here and win this ball game, man. I really am. Because now they done had to hear all week how it's time to fire Billy Napier again. That talk, see, like, it comes up every once a year now. You had to hear that. You had to be the laughing stock of the SEC all week. It's been a laser focus, I can imagine, for Florida this week.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Very
I want to
intense
call it
practice.
outright. Matter of fact, I'm calling it outright. I'm calling it outright right now. I got my preseason prediction. I had them going to Atlanta, playing an SEC championship. I saw how tough the schedule was. I knew it started with this week 3 at LSU. I got DJ Lagway going into Death Valley at night and pulling off was deemed as impossible. Florida goes to Death Valley. Not only do they cover the spread, they win the ball game outright. Give me Florida. I like Florida. Yeah. I like Florida in the spot. I know nobody else probably does. They being doubted. They pretty much being counted out. Let's just give LSU the victory. Florida's going to show up like, hold up. Whoa. We way better than what we showcased last week.
Yeah.
I think you get a laser focused Florida Gator team, man. I like Florida in this spot. Give me Florida, Saturday.
I hate to sound like, I hate to agree on everything, with you. You know what I'm saying? But I agree with a lot what you said, man. I think, like I say, South Florida, I don't think Florida expected South Florida to come out and do them like that. Like, I just felt it. I just felt that South Florida was going to play them tough. And I'm glad that South Florida played like that so people can get off Alabama back. Oh, y'all struggle with South Florida. Y'all did. No, bro. South Florida got a decent football team, man.
No, South Florida got a good football team.
Got a good team. Got a good football team. That's a good football team, man. That's all I was saying. That coach, I like Alex Golish. I think that's his name, Golish, whatever his name. They got a good coach. Yeah. I just called that just because I know how tough South Florida play, man. And that game just felt iffy to me, man. It felt iffy. It's early in the season. It felt iffy to me. That's why I took South Florida on that. But I'm still not out on like Florida because I think DJ Ladway is that good. I think DJ Ladway bounces back this week and has a big game against LSU. Yeah, man. I think they get them. Man. I think it's gonna be a close game. I can see Florida winning this by like 3. I think they can go in Baton Rouge and get a win. I really do. You know what I'm saying? I agree with a lot of stuff you said.
Nah, we ain't gonna spend a lot of time on this one, but you give South Florida a chance to pull it on Miami, or do the clock strike midnight? Do it has the gas ran out of the car? They beat Boise State and Florida to start the year off.
They did the game in Miami.
It's in Miami. Miami is at home.
You just came off an emotional win, beating Florida, coming into this week against Miami. I think Miami get them, man. I think Carson Beck
15.5.
Not so sure they cover now. I got them winning by at least, at the most, I'd say like 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Trying to think, man. I'm trying to think. You got Texas A&M and Notre Dame. I'd be quick with this one with A&M and Notre Dame. Notre Dame at home. They favor. They giving up a touchdown. I think it's right at 6.5, if I'm not mistaken. Notre Dame minus 6.5. I'm gonna be honest, man. I think Notre Dame back against the wall. They lost that first game to Miami. Notre Dame is like I mentioned to you the other day. They're coming off a bye. Notre Dame is coming off the bye week, man. They can't afford to go down 0-2. I think Notre Dame wins. Texas A&M has probably been practicing for Notre Dame too, because they didn't play the not highest of competition in their first 2 weeks. So I'm pretty sure they've been game planning for Notre Dame. Notre Dame did go to College Station and beat them last year, so this is a revenge game for A&M.
Yeah.
I just think Marcus Freeman then had 2 weeks to get his team back refocused. I think Notre Dame wins the ball game against Texas A&M. I do think Texas A&M guy has a good chance to cover the 6.5.
Yeah.
That's what I got for that. I do think Notre Dame win the game, though. I'm talking about a good one. A damn good one. Sneaky
I
might be the game of the day. Good one.
I disagree with you on that. I think Marcel Reed gonna run wild on Notre Dame.
Okay.
I think Texas A&M. I think they get a Notre Dame. I think Notre Dame go down 0-2.
Mm.
I do. I do, man. I think they're gonna have trouble with that backfield. Texas A&M got one of the best 1-2 punches at running back
They
in
do.
college football.
They do.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Le'Veon Moss a bad boy, man.
Le'Veon Moss can play, man. They got some backs, man.
They do.
Then you
They damn
got,
sure do.
the quarterback Reed. Marcel Reed. He bring another dynamic with his legs. I'm telling you, man. I like
I'm not
A&M in
mad with
that
it.
one,
I'm
man.
not mad with it.
I like A&M. I
And
like
you got to
A&M in that
remember,
one.
when they played early on last year, Marcel Reed wasn't Texas A&M starting quarterback at the time.
Yeah.
Early on last
Yeah, it
year.
was.
So you got
Yeah.
some. You got some with that, man.
Yeah.
You got
I
some with
like
that. I'm
A&M.
not mad with that.
Yeah.
I am not mad with that at all, man.
Yeah.
Okay, last one for the day, man. We'll wrap up. We'll wrap up after this. Okay, no, we got two more. One more SEC matchup. South Carolina Vanderbilt. Lenore Sellers, Diego Pavia is in South Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's in Columbia. How much of a chance you give Vanderbilt to pull this off?
I give them a slight chance.
Vanderbilt routed Virginia Tech last week. Routed them.
Yeah. Routed them. Is Vanderbilt decent again?
I believe so, fam.
They might be
I'm
decent
just
again,
like this.
man.
Oddly enough. Virginia Tech. Well, Virginia Tech, who I'm talking about. Vanderbilt and South Carolina both have played Virginia Tech already this year. Virginia Tech 0-2. That's what they lost to, right?
Yeah.
Vanderbilt beat them worse than South Carolina did.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
I think Vanderbilt played them on the road in Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
South Carolina played them neutral site in Atlanta. Now, guess what? That don't really mean what I'm trying to make. I did that actually just for theatrics when I make it out to mean. What I'm saying is this here, man. I give Vanderbilt, I give them a shot. Now, granted, you know how much I got them like Lenore Sellers. I believe in Pavia Magic, man. That motherfucker showed me last year. I believe in it. I believe
Yeah, you can't sleep on Pavia. You can no longer sleep on Vanderbilt.
You can no longer sleep on Vanderbilt, man.
Them days of taking Vanderbilt for granted for now are over for now. Them days
over.
over.
A whole new culture. They have a coach that believes in physicality. With NIL and the transfer portal, Vanderbilt got real football players now.
They got players over there now,
and they got a quarterback in Diego Pavia that everybody in the facility believes in. He
run that shit too.
Type player. He's somebody
and Q
counted out, small,
and Q.
One day good. He fits Vanderbilt.
Q and he run that goddamn offense to a T.
Yes, he do.
He run it to a fucking T, dog.
Yes, he do, man.
I'm telling you, it's a perfect fit. It's a perfect fit, dog.
I think South Carolina wins. I think South Carolina wins and covers the 5.5, but danger.
Ooh, I don't know.
Danger.
I think Vanderbilt covered that. I think they win by 3, South Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's danger. I think that's danger.
Yeah.
Last game.
Nigga, I can't be giving you my picks. I can't be giving you my picks, nigga.
I'm gonna see them anyway. I'm the one to type the sheet.
Yeah, true. Yeah, what I'm talking about. That's stupid.
Clemson at Virginia Tech. Clemson struggled with Troy last week, man.
Yeah.
They're looking ahead at Georgia Tech. Clemson came out against LSU. Didn't play great.
Yeah.
Was they looking ahead at Georgia Tech? Is Clemson just not as good as we thought it was going to be? In fact, that spread opened at Clemson -9.5 on Monday. It's Wednesday. That spread is all the way down to Clemson -3.5. All the money that came in on Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
All of it.
And I tell you what, that quarterback, just like Pavia, he run that shit just like Pavia. Like he fit Georgia Tech. He whatever that quarterback read shit that they do, he fit it. RPO kind of gimmicky shit they do, he fit that shit
And
just like
Fat, the
Pavia do.
game is in Georgia Tech.
Woo,
It's in Georgia Tech. Clemson is on the road. They at
woo.
Georgia Tech. 11
Man,
o'clock game.
that got upset alert written all over it, dog.
It do.
I ain't lying.
It do.
I
It
ain't
do.
lying.
It
That shit
do.
got upset alert written all over it, dog. I'm
But
not
I
lying
say
to
the
you.
thing what really done threw me with that game is especially like, I make the sheets on Mondays. So I got it it's minus 9.5 on the sheet. It didn't drop all the way down 3.5. I think if on the sheet, if Monday it was minus 3.5, I might have felt more comfortable taking Clemson. Minus 9.5, that's a little rich.
That's rich.
That's a little rich.
That's a
I'm
lot.
not sure they
That's
come
a
down
lot
there
rich.
against Georgia Tech. I'm not sure.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither,
That's
dog.
rich.
I ain't lying.
That's rich. I ain't gonna lie
That's
to
a
you,
lot.
fam. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't got but so many sheets back that have been sent to me already. And believe what people believe what they want to believe. I promise you, I don't know what nobody picked or none until I start typing the result sheet. Imagine trying to wreck
Yeah.
your brain trying to keep up with who picked who.
Yeah.
Just what I'm thinking going into it. It wouldn't shock me if Clemson is a steal pick this week. I feel like a lot
Yeah.
of folks will go with Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
I feel like a
Which
lot of
ain't no
folks will go with Georgia Tech.
which ain't
I
no
ain't gonna lie
bad
to you,
pick,
so I
man.
might be part of them folks.
Yeah. Man, if they took Georgia to all them overtimes and they got damn near the same team, they can beat Clemson.
Yes.
I'm
At
just being
home.
honest. At home, they can beat Clemson.
Man, I ain't gonna lie
They
to
can
you, man.
beat
That's
Clemson,
not
dog.
it's dangerous.
It's dangerous.
It's dangerous. That is a
Yeah.
dangerous game for Clemson.
Yeah.
Especially if you come out and start off 1-2.
Yeah.
That's danger, man. That's danger.
Yeah.
That's conference play starting off too.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to say Clemson on upset alert watch, but yeah, they are upset alert watch. They are. I'm sorry, they are.
Yeah, they are. They are. They are.
Man, all right, that's all. That's all I got for today, man. You got anything else, Fep?
That's it. That's all I got, bro.
Oh man, well we appreciate y'all for tuning in and watching the videos, man. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, man. Give our Facebook page a follow, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. There's no excuses, and we out.
We out.